What is up, everyone? Fireboys Nation. We're gonna be talking top 6 emulators of 2019. I'm gonna be covering NES, Sega Genesis, Nintendo DS, PSP, PS1, and N64. So it's gonna be a great video. This is a collaboration video, so it's gonna be a top 12 list with gamepad. So look forward to that. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment this video to 10 likes. Somebody on his channel as well. I'll put the link in the description for his video once he actually sends me his video. So get into the video. Peace. Number 6 is gonna be NES Nostalgia or Nostalgia NES Emulator. This NES emulator is great by any means. It's one of the best NES emulators on Android. It plays the games just fine. The games we're going to be showing today, how well it runs, we're going to be showing Super Mario Bros. 3 and Castlevania. So, I hope you enjoy this video. What is the pros and cons about it? I'd say the cons, I mean, there's really not many cons. I mean, it's pretty much a flawless emulator. The only problems with it is some of the ROMs are kind of bugged out somewhat, pretty much. That's about it, to be honest. Like, some of the ROMs don't work right, like Super Mario Bros. 3 that I tested out, he didn't even have his hat on. And all the other sprites were like glitched out or something. Maybe it was something to do with the ROM. I don't think it was the emulator. But I would give this scale a rating of, I'd say, an 8 out of 10. It's pretty much flawless. I mean, it plays any NES games at full speed, no slowdowns, no lag. What's up? It runs perfectly. It can run on anything, even a freaking low-end phone that barely has any power to play anything. It should run on any phone, to be honest. But yeah, an 8 out of 10 should be perfect for an emulator like this. And there's not very many cons. I mean, the pros about it runs at full speed. You can play any games. You can use the controller. The controllers work fine. You have save states and stuff. Yeah, you have save states where you can save your game. You can play any NES game you can imagine. Yeah, you can see that there are glitches in this ROM. It doesn't work right. Like, don't you see the way Mario looks? I don't know, I got a ROM, but it didn't work quite right. Some odd reason. I'm hoping it works next time. I don't know, I might have to get another ROM because it doesn't quite work right. Because can't you see Mario is bald? He doesn't look quite the same either. And look at the Koopas and Flying Koopas and the turtles. They don't look right either. But the pros, that's about all the pros I can give it. Even 8 out of 10. I mean, I like NES, but NES is not my favorite emulator on this list. For sure it's not. So let's get right on to the next list on number 5. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary. That's about all I gotta say about it. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Number 5 is gonna be Megagen. Megagen is a Sega Genesis emulator which you can play any game you want. I mean, the emulator's not perfect by any means. It's not the best Sega Genesis emulator on Android, but it's at least the second best, so I really enjoy the emulator, really good. It's a really good emulator. It has good controls, no lag on the games whatsoever. Maybe a little bit of sound glitching, maybe a little bit of sound distortion, but that's about it. It's pretty much the only cons I can give it. The pros, it runs all of the games flawlessly. Every single game on Sega Genesis is great. You got your Sonic the Hedgehog, Comic Zone, Aladdin, Lion King, Toy Story, All those games, all those great games. Sonic 3, Awesome Possum. Awesome Possum really isn't good, but it's decent. It's a terrible platformer. I mean, some people like it, some people don't. And you can configure, a gamepad if you want to. But configure it right, or the controls are not gonna work right. But I'll give this emulator a 7 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's not the most perfect emulator in the world, but it's a decent emulator by any standards, pretty much. But it's a good game overall. No flaws. There's a little bit of flaws, but that's about all I gotta say, to be honest. I really hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm gonna be talking once we get to number 4. So, peace out, guys. Enjoy the gameplay. Number 4 is gotta be Jurassic DS. This is one of my favorite DS emulators on Android. Period. This one works flawlessly. No glitches, nothing. It works the best out of any Nintendo DS emulator I've tried. It has no flaws whatsoever. I mean, are there any cons? Not really. This one's actually perfect. This one has no cons. The pros, games work fully. Play any game you want. You can use cheat codes if you want. You don't have to, but you can. I give this emulator a solid 10 out of 10. Easily. The games work great. The controls are good. You can configure an external controller. Any gamepad you want, don't matter. Play all of your favorite games. Consist of, Super Mario 64 DS, Metro Prime Hunters, New Super Mario Brothers, Pokemon, Zelda, Yoshi, Kirby, Mario, Golden Sun, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy, all those great games, Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright, all those great games are on the DS. You can get any kind of ROM you want. No matter, you play Disney games as well. I'm sure there's not, particularly good Disney games, but you get what I'm saying. I give this a solid 10 out of 10 easily. Well, I hope you enjoy the footage. Peace out, guys. I'll see you on the next list. See you on number 3. Number 3, PPSSPP. This is one of my second favorite emulators on this list. I think my first favorite is gotta be N64, but PSP, this one, PPSSPP, is one of the best working PSP emulators ever. You can play pretty much any game at full speed, unless if you have a powerful enough phone, you can play them all at full speed. But if you have a low end phone, there's a lot of games you can play that requires, little to no specs, Low end phones can play PSP games as well. Now, you're not gonna be playing, Grand Theft Auto or, God of War on low end phones, but you should be able to play like Kingdom Hearts, Dexter, Jak and Daxter, Secret Agent Clank, Ratchet and Clank, all those games, all the games you would possibly imagine, Family Guy the Game, Octodad, all those games. There's really no flaws to this emulator. It works fine, really no glitches in any of the games. 10 out of 10, solid 10 out of 10, pretty much. But I really hope you enjoyed this list. I really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed. Peace. I'll see you on number 2. Number 2, EPSSP. Let's see, a PS1 emulator. I forgot what it's doing. This is the second best PS1 emulator. I think the first best has gotta be FPSE. But it's a great emulator, great controls, all that. Don't ask me why my videos are on full screen, because I have no clue. I don't know what happened. But it's a great emulator overall. You play a lot of great games like Final Fantasy VII, Tekken, Twisted Metal, Grand Theft Auto, I'm gonna give it a, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It's not great, it's not perfect, but it's a really good emulator. The cons, there's really no cons. It's perfect. It's a perfect emulator world, but it's perfect to me. 10 out of 10. I really love it. So, the number 1. Yeah. Now let's talk about some honorable mentions. Let's see. Diamond PS2 and Diamond PS2, Dolphin, and Raycast. Now, I would have put Raycast on my list, but PlayStation in my top 10, so that's why. And plus, Diamond PS2 and Dolphin do not work on my phone, so I could not review them because I can't get them to work. They do not work on my phone whatsoever. The games are unplayable, lagging, but with any other phone, it would work fine. But my phone's a piece of junk. Not really. It can play all the way up to Nintendo 64 and Dreamcast. Those are the highest it can go. American 60 and PSP as well. Which PSP is a lot more demanding than all the emulators that I can use on my phone. I can't use the PS2. That's all I gotta say. Really hope y'all enjoy this video. Let's get right into number 1. My favorite N64. Let's get right into number 1. Lupin 64 XC. One of the best N64 emulators on Android. I really love this emulator. Great control. I mean, yeah, you have to change up the settings and stuff. Not all, like the profiles and stuff, or plugins, or animators got the game on better, but you change it to the wrong plugin, like prices before quality or accurate, your game's gonna glitch a lot. It's depending on what game you use with that plugin. But there's really not a lot of cons. I mean, some glitching every once in a while, maybe once. But it really doesn't happen depending on what plugin you use. If you use the right plugin, it should work fine. There should be no problems whatsoever. But I give this emulator a 10 out of 10. Another perfect emulator. It's not perfect, but I still give it a 10 out of 10. I really love it. I will be live streaming tonight, actually. I'm gonna be live streaming some Dead Island Definitive Edition, so look forward to that, guys. Peace. Let's get it right back in. Let's do the outro video. I will leave it right here. Hope you enjoyed. 10 out of 10 for me. Hope you enjoy the footage. Peace. This is the collaboration video as well, so you're gonna see my video and his video. So we're basically putting our videos together. I'm putting it on his channel, and I'll put it on my channel. Basically, that's all I gotta say. Peace. guys, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This will be a collaboration video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out my friend gamepad to his channel. I'll leave it in the description. He's already at he's getting close to 2K. Damn, I'm only at 240. He's at 1400, maybe 90. Damn. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Hope y'all enjoy this collaboration. Peace out, guys. I just gotta wait for his video, for him to send me his video, where I can put the video together and render it. Hopefully his video is not too long, because this video is already going to be pushing almost an hour, almost 40 minutes, so peace out.